3 million passengers fly in and out of US airports every day. But a prolonged government shutdown is causing flight delays, cancellations and airport closures across the country. The US Vice President warning of an impending catastrophe leading into a busy holiday period.
Look, it could be a disaster. It really could be, because at that point you're talking about people have missed 3 paychecks. They've missed 4 paychecks. How many of them are not going to show up for work?
Republicans are fighting with their rivals, the Democrats, over a funding dispute, which has triggered a government shutdown. Many federal services have stopped running. But 13,000 air traffic controllers are critical for public safety, so they still have to go to work, but won't be paid until the shutdown ends. And with no end in sight, it's a worrying time for many.
How am I going to refill my vehicle so I can come back tomorrow to not get paid? How am I going to put food on the table? How am I going to pay the rent? How are we going to do those regular things that we all do in a normal circumstance? Do we really want to introduce that distraction into the mind of an air traffic controller?
Unions say air travel is safe for passengers, but worry their workers will have to take second jobs to pay things like their rent or mortgages, childcare and grocery bills.
The really uncertainty is when am I going to get paid? It's not just preparing for this one paycheck. We don't know if it's 2 paychecks or it's 3 paychecks.
Democrats say they'll support the new spending bill if Trump's Republicans agree to protect affordable health care and assistance programs for millions of low-income Americans.
And Democrats continue to make clear that we will sit down with our Republican colleagues anytime, any place, here at the Capitol or back at the White House, in order to reopen the government, enact a bipartisan spending agreement that actually meets the needs of the American people.
Republicans say they're also willing to talk, but neither side seems to be backing down.
Every partisan dispute, every policy disagreement, all of these things we can talk about, we can reason through, we can disagree, we can shake hands and compromise on some of those issues.
Back in 2019, when Trump was last in office, a government shutdown led to flight chaos. Air traffic controllers working without pay began calling in sick, which caused hundreds of flight cancellations. The strain on the system forced legislators to find a solution. Air traffic controllers may again force the government's hand.
November is a busy time for air travel here in the US, mostly due to Thanksgiving, which is one of America's biggest holidays. Air traffic controllers and passengers will be hoping the shutdown is over by then. Otherwise, there will be little cause for celebration. Selina Downes, TRT World, Washington.